So yeah, let's watch this. Just 1 second, let me fix here. Okay, let's go back a little bit. So we talked about like how the matchup works and all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We covered here. There was a possibility that they cheese you here because Twitch like is an okay level 1. Bard is useless level 1 if he doesn't hit the Q. So if Vayne
Mm-hmm.
auto ghost move up, Bard will hit her, but it doesn't stun anyway. So they're useless. Like you are useless at level 1. So you might consider, the level 1 cheese. And there are many
Yep.
lanes that they could like cheese you at level 1. Like for example, Draven, Kalista, Ashe,
Yep.
things
Yep.
like that. Okay, what else do we have?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not good that you and your support are on the same side. Why? Because you want to take space while you're in lane. So it's better if he is here and you are here because you're taking
Mm-hmm.
more space of the lane. But if both of you are in the same position, it's bad. That's a bot lane thing.
Okay. I think
Okay.
it froze again.
Yeah,
Oh
just
no,
one,
no, no,
one second.
yeah.
So yeah,
Okay, no problem.
let's see. So here we know that our win condition is when Bard hits a Q, right? So this is good.
Yep.
But look now, your clicks are not showing that they're gonna get level 2. So you kinda baited your Bard by your clicks. Look,
Okay.
so you know when they get level 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
The melee minion and now the yep.
yeah. So the 6 minions first, then three melees. So
Yes.
yeah, so we know that they get level 2, but the way you were playing, it didn't show that. I mean, once they got level 2, you reacted. It's not like you knew they would get level 2.
Okay.
So for example, here, after they take this, I leave immediately. No. Look, you walked in. Now Vayne could just queue in and she could trade with you. But instead, Bard had to walk up, so he takes that trade. So this is like a
Okay.
common mistake. And also, another thing to mention is like your minimap is big, maybe make it smaller. And like one more thing is the bush. This bush it's always good to ward this when you are being pushed at.
Mm-hmm.
And warding the middle bush is good if you want to avoid like lane ganks because it shows you the tunnel. Like you can see what's happening there. And yeah, this one it's obvious why.
Yep.
So yeah, in this position, while you're being pushed at, you know that they're gonna perma push, right? So you could, while
Mm-hmm.
you're walking back, you put a word here, so you can see if the jungler might come or the support will cheese you right here. If it's a Xerath or
Yep.
something, you could like charge Qs from this position and you can lane, right? So it's always
Mm-hmm.
good to word this when you are being pushed at.
Okay.
Okay. So why do you think I told you like this position is good for you in this lane?
Because if we freeze it here, they can't go into long trade with us. They can't all in because we just go back to tower and they can't do anything.
Exactly, because your win condition here is not to fight. You don't want to fight. Yeah, maybe later on at level 4 or something, you can push, then Bard can roam, sure. But in the current scenario, it's just better for you to stay back and let them push for you. So you can farm safely.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about that earlier. Sorry, my voice is cracking. We talked about this earlier, like be more patient. Your CSing is not bad. It's just you need to be more patient with some CS. And here,
Okay.
instead of autoing Vayne, you could auto the minion, then, you fix it for yourself.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Just to try to maximize your scaling in some lanes. Yeah, sure. When you're playing versus Siva, you can kill her like 15 times, sure. But in this lane, it's hard. And I did not
Mm-hmm.
take a look at her items, by the way, because you were not pressing tab enough. So if you press tab enough, we would see that Vayne started Cull, right?
Mm-hmm.
So her starting Cull means she's behind in 100 HP. I mean, also like another thing to mention, Twitch has the like highest HP base of all AD carries. He starts with 693 almost. and Vayne
Okay.
starts with like 560 or something
Okay.
like that. So you have insane HP lead by default. Add in that, like you have the item, which makes you around 900 at level one or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So like 890 or no, my bad, around 800. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, you have so much HP lead, and there's so much like stats lead on her. So you could look for stuff according to that because we knew she started Cull. But if it was a normal scenario, it's bad to trade with her because Vayne has
Okay.
so much damage in her auto Q, and you need to wait until your E. So it's bad to take that fight.
Mm-hmm.
What were you looking for here, by the way? Like, look at your Q. What was the idea?
I'm for Bart to maybe walk up and try to hit a Q.
Yeah, but look at where they are. Like, even if he hits a Q, it's not gonna be a good fight for you.
I can try to poke W though. I mean, if they try to, Vayne tries to auto Q, and if Bart tries to,
Oh,
I don't know,
yeah, he tries to
auto me
Q,
as
then yeah,
well.
yeah. Again,
Yeah.
that's not a bad game plan, honestly. I mean, there is no point for you to waste these clicks to walk over when your opponent can just click back. There's actually no
Okay.
point. So instead, you could just hit the minions here. You wasted like few clicks here. Look, instead of hitting these minions, now you lost it
Mm-hmm.
because you wanted to. Yeah, and Bard stole the other one. So we report Bard for sure, but yeah. Okay. Now why were we like trying to push this one? What was the thought process?
Uh, because I see that Chang, I don't know. I thought the dragon was coming much earlier. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, but
I think we just pushed it naturally
yeah, cool. I mean,
because because we can maybe fight with them better.
no, but if you want
Because
to fight, you let the wave push into you because it's easier for Bard
uh-huh.
to hit like his Qs.
Okay,
I see the
okay.
idea. It's just I want you to think because why would we want to do this? Yeah, if the idea is I want to push then help the team, sure, because your team is having a skirmish here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can like clear the wave really quick and move, like what you did now. But what's the thought process? Or I want to put them under turret so I can recall, for example. So there should be like an idea behind it.
Okay.
And now, yeah, they had the push, so they moved first. And now, look, for like there is no world we win this. Let's look at the advantages. We are level 3 jungle, level 3 ADC, level 4 support, does nothing. And now like level 4 jungler, level 3. So they have lead in the jungle level, that's one. And they have a like Briar in front, which has E that can tank infinite damage. So taking this fight is
Mm-hmm.
a big mistake.
Okay.
Because all their champions are in position. And you as a Twitch, you're kinda useless versus like these three right now.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have ult, you have nothing. And so taking this fight was like nonsense. Because look, and you lost your flash. And also like another thing to mention, whenever you as an ADC you're having a fight, like and there is a bush, you have to pre-put a word in the bush.
Okay.
Yeah, before anything
I
happens.
forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, you should like adapt to that habit. Like put a word before anything happens. Yeah, I think it's raining outside.
Hmm.
So you're trying to match her push, right?
Yeah, and Rico.
Yeah, the click here was int. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
blamed yourself. I'm not gonna blame you. Okay, now look here. Just a second. Like 10 seconds, but yeah. Look what you could do differently here. So basically, the
Mm-hmm.
thread targets the closest to this stick. So the
Yeah.
closest here, if we draw, it's like this one.
Mm-hmm.
So we can know who is the turret gonna target after this. So it's gonna be this one, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we know that the turret is gonna kill this one. So instead of hitting this, you can just fix this one for you. So you don't lose
Okay.
it. So imagine if you hit the backline minion, you're gonna get it. But instead you hit the front, so you lost both.
Yeah. Okay.
And another thing also to mention here, you could have stayed. If they hard push, you can just stay under turret. As long as the enemy jungler is not coming, you don't need to recall because we will lose a lot here. I wanted to try something here with you until you like to get the boots and use ghost and run. Yeah, okay. And in some cases, you leave the fountain without getting full HP, so you can reach the minions. By the way,
Okay.
so you shouldn't get like you should wait until you're full HP. It's not that optimal.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you had like two things you could do. First, you could like pretend that you left, and then when they go back, you take the wave. It's better, and then you push next wave, then recall. Like you know what I mean, right?
Yep, yep.
Like this is the first thing you could do, and the second thing is like you could base and then get boots, and you don't get full HP, and then you go back to the wave because this wave is so much gold you should not lose. So you could leave it like now, and then you run immediately, so you can make it in time. But
Okay.
unlucky enough, we couldn't make it in time, even though we used ghost and stuff. But it's also like good to consider. I mean, yeah, like be more patient with these minions as well. Like your CS numbers are not bad. I think at 20 minutes you hit like 165 with missing tons of minions. Imagine if you did not miss. It's gonna be like 200 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Easily
Okay.
200. Because if you farm perfectly, your CS is gonna be, I don't know, 220 or something at the 20 minutes. Let's see. Now, like we are stuck. Why? Because you are Omega weak sided. No one is on your side. Literally, no one. No one
Yeah.
is here. No one's here. And the like, your wave is fucked. So my
Yes.
idea was to pretend that someone is with you, like barred in the bushes or something, and try to push the wave. It could work and it couldn't. So you could just walk up as if Bard is here and you hit the wave. If they realize that like this guy, he understood this, so you just go back as you
Yeah.
did. So it's fine. So the alternative here, you could just walk in with your Q, as I told you. You can and then leech XP, get XP without them knowing that you're getting XP, because it's like the
Mm-hmm.
least thing you could do without dying. So Bard comes, we shove the wave. Nice. Okay, let's source this again. We shove the wave. Now immediately look for actions. Exactly. Like I don't think this word is that optimal. Honestly, I like the word that the try push more, but this one is not that bad
Mm-hmm.
either.
Okay.
So always like push the wave, then look for something to do. So here you could have like hit the tower as well. You can hit the tower, put word hit the tower more because you once your opponent is busy hitting the melees, you can hit the tower. Like while Vayne is
Okay.
hitting these, you can hit the tower like few auto attacks, and it's good to hit the tower few auto attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is good because you recognize what's happening. Viego is busy taking the Krugs, and instead of just moving, you're pushing the wave, which is really good. And but the problem is like Bard went in and Katarina is hovering there. And now we know that
Yeah.
we're one minion away from leveling it up. So I would like recommend just hitting that minion more. Where is
Okay.
it? Yeah, so instead of just moving away, you could like kite this way, you kite it this way, and take the minion. You see?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you could
sure.
just click this minion like this, like this. You'll be kiting here.
Mm-hmm.
You end this minion, then you can fight with your team with level 6. You just make sure because you
Okay.
you cannot make sure that you can get the pick that gives you XP for the
Yeah,
level 6. So it
I
worked
know
out because
what's
we
the
were like
idea.
kinda lucky. But the idea at first is correct. Like you're doing stuff since they're doing stuff. You're not like
Mm-hmm.
empty-handed. Like this dodge was good. The W, I don't know why you're using the W like this. What's the point of the W? Can you explain?
To slow the melee so I can maybe catch him with my ulti because I know that I don't have that much range.
No, okay, cool. So your idea was to go on million, no problem.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
nice, nice. You could use always use your Q by the way of cooldown. Whenever you
Mm-hmm.
have it in a team fight, always use it because it gives you movement speed and
Okay.
attack speed. So yeah,
I, I always forget that I can just pop Q and still auto.
yeah. Here as well, you can just use a Q again, so it helps you push the wave. And
Yeah.
always look at the plating so you can auto it once
Mm-hmm.
then leave because you get the platings within 10 seconds from hitting it. So even if you're in base and you hit the plating, you can get it.
Okay.
So we delayed the plating. So now we're gonna delay the recall. And luckily enough, Vayne does not have a good wave push. so she can't push the wave in time, so we catch the wave, like what happened here. But in other
Mm-hmm.
scenarios, when you play versus like high, like a good push AD carries, you can't.
Okay.
Okay. So now the idea should be what?
I mean, I'm super ahead, so try to maybe get bot and then fight because now the fight is pretty much flip.
Yeah, I mean, I agree because it's hard to beat Vayne without Bork. And even
Yeah.
sometimes with Bork, you can't 1v1 this champion, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But your opponent is so dumb that he went Cull. So he doesn't have the
Yep.
HP that he can fight you with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my lord, that was so huge. This ward. Yeah, I mean, here's like a communication issue because if Bard pinged it, you can just Q Ghost and kill the Vayne.
Yeah.
So maybe you could like look at his movement and like anticipate it's gonna happen. I know this Bard is unexpectable, but yeah, oh my lord.
Yeah, the Bard hero is pretty weak.
Yeah.
The ulti, I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
quite
know.
questionable, but yeah, it's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
he's trying. Look, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, he told me about this part. Yeah, I think the E, because we did not know he's gonna hit the Q.
So I
Yeah,
use it now, yeah, before the Q.
yeah, unlucky, unlucky. But yeah, luckily enough, your poison kills it. So yeah,
Yeah.
and also like use your potions more within the fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, and you're not looking enough at the turret. Like your camera is locked at yourself, so you should see like what's happening in the turret because it's your next objective. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you should not greed for more. I think you should recall. But what happened here is Vayne will show up top lane, I think.
Her mental is just boomed.
Yeah, I think she's gonna show up top lane because she lost because you the a team fight happened and you got fed and now she lost the 2v2. So her game is over. So since she showed up top lane, you can just take the entire threat. And this is
Yeah.
what's gonna happen now. What happened here? Yeah, and your kite here was actually questionable. What do you
Yeah, I
think
mean,
about
I
this?
I I I went into melee.
Yeah,
Uh,
you have like you have okay, you have
I thought she was
eight
gonna run.
850 range.
Yeah.
Like this is like the biggest range you can get. Okay.
She was gonna run away because, well, it's a 2v2, you see Viego coming.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. It's just you need to understand your range more.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, now
I have problem with understanding that how much range I have on my
I mean
ulti.
you could use the click that shows you the range if it would help because I use it.
See, yeah,
Okay. Now you could ping him earlier that you want the solo turret. Like, yeah, I know I recommend it late, but it's just the idea
yeah.
that
Hmm.
you should always ask for solo platings or solo turrets. And now since we're fine, you can push this and recall. But I think Briar will come here. So I mean, yeah, you should expect her to come from this side since you have so many
Maybe
so
worth.
big. So you could stand here. If she comes, you run up.
Hmm.
So this is my thought process. I would take the wave in this side, clear this. If she comes from the here, I will go here and then spin and leave. That's like my
Hmm.
idea. And you needed Bard to be around you here to take this wave, by the way, because since Briar is not dead anymore, she's gonna look for you, and it's gonna happen now. She flashed
Yeah.
Q on you and you're dead. Rest in peace, brother. So you should have pinged your Bard to help you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, what do we have here? Okay, good. Okay, now I know you can kill this guy, but count in the variables there are. So there is like Melio that could come.
Emilio,
There is
yeah.
a Briar that could come. There's like
Yeah.
anything could happen. So think about these options before you go for actions. So Melio came. Oh my god, the healing. Like he
Yeah.
did
The
zero
healing was
damage. Yeah,
crazy.
here is what I meant. Like here, since you pushed the wave, there is nothing for you to do in lane, right? So instead, you could just move like this, and go for the red buff.
Hmm.
Okay, sorry for interrupting, but why take the wave? He had 2.5k and he probably had. Yeah, the idea was just he wanted to leave the lane. You mean this? You mean here, right? Yeah, okay, so it's just I want him to adapt to the idea of, clearing the wave, then looking for actions. So I mean, yeah, I agree. This is not like the most optimal play to look for. It's just I wanted him to clear this, then recode, then go mid lane, just to get into the habit of doing that. Always like push wave, then do stuff. And also Vayne was always top lane, so there is no point for him to not take this wave. Yeah, we knew Briar was coming, so the counterplay was to either, yeah, you're right. You could just drop the wave if you were certain that Briar was coming because of your bounty, sure. And you could like always like you could ping your support to stay with you. This is also a valid option. Type quick. I'm waiting. I mean, yeah, the reason why I said because is bar. Wait, I said B is because Bard is not even. Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Yeah, you're right about this. Yeah, you're right, 100%. So here, like my friend is saying, since Bard is not with you, it's bad to push the wave because we know Briar has no other option than coming for you. So it's just better
Mm-hmm.
to recall. Yeah, 100%. Okay, let's see. So yeah, the route you should take. So I told you like to go there, to go here, and you somehow went here. I don't know why, but
No,
yeah.
because I didn't know what you meant by
Ah, okay, my bad then. My bad.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this is good. You're pushing and then you're doing stuff. Nice. Okay. Now you should be thinking about multiple things, by the way. Like you should be thinking, okay, where is Vayne? Vayne, that's the first thing I think about. Okay, where is Vayne? I don't know where Vayne is. Cool. Okay, the second thing, Briar could ult me anytime. We should be ready for
Mm-hmm.
the Briar ult at any time.
I
But
mean, I had the sound effect. I think
yeah,
is
but it's not enough because sometimes she comes from behind. So you should be mentally prepared for it.
okay.
It's just a mindset. Like I just wanted to adapt. If it's something else, if it's a Vi, you should be prepared for when she comes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And also when you're versus like a mage like this, never stand on the wave. Because the mage wants to push the wave by throwing abilities and you're standing at the wave, so you're getting like hit like with the wave.
Yeah.
So just to stand up or down. And also like another thing to mention, let me show you. Usually people stand like as a mirror. So if you stand here, we will stand here, right? And vice
Mm-hmm.
versa. So if Bard is coming from down, you can stand here, so he stands here, and Bard can have free engage on him. But if you
Mm-hmm.
stand here and he stands here, like it's far away from Bard. That makes sense.
Thus, I completely forgot about the Bard. I thought he was gonna just collect meeps.
Happens.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
the Bard experience is
The
not
Bard
very
experience.
pleasant.
Yeah, he's so broken, the champion. Okay. Now he took the turret. It's just really cool. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Okay, you have blue trinket, you have everything. So yeah. I know this looks juicy to kill, but it's better not to
Yeah.
go for it because she might be baiting with a Melio in the back. And when she has Melio, I don't think it's easy for you to kill. Maybe you win the 1v2, there is a high chance she's behind, but the idea is wrong because it's a clear bait, or it's either he's inting or it's a bait because he doesn't have a turret.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to fall in the bait, especially when you're ahead. If you're ahead, it's really bad to die because you're allowing your opponent to catch to you. Okay, let's see. So yeah, good you decided not to join her. Okay. Oh my, you're flipping it. Okay. I feel like you wanted to engage since you have lead and
Yeah,
stuff.
I really wanted.
Yeah, but you're in a disadvantage because they're three and you're two, and if anything goes wrong, you just die because you're in a DC. So it's
Mm-hmm.
hard for you to front line. Especially imagine that
Mm-hmm.
the Briar will flash Q on you, you're dead. So just consider these things. Yeah, this Fink word. I like it. You
Can you
is my
also
wife.
check if she?
I mean, why would you W here, by the way?
I don't know. I always like auto W.
Ah, okay,
It's
sure,
like
sure.
a
I mean, it's because most Twitch players they don't use W for some reason, but for you, you use it always, so it's good. But yeah, here it was unnecessary. It costed
Yeah,
money.
yeah. Because the slow is so big. It's like I watch some rat IRL,
Hmm.
and when he plays AP, it just
Yeah,
the W slow is like 90%.
yeah, the
You
slow is
can't
unfair,
move.
and yeah,
Yeah, it's just easier to get more autos. Plus, if he's in your W, you really get like the advantage of spacing easier.
yeah, exactly, 100%. So again, this attack is gonna be a flip, as we said, because we don't know about
Mm-hmm.
anyone.
Mm-hmm.
This guy came to collect the wave. What do we do? We just recall. It's fine.
Really clear.
We talked about the build. You know, always think in numbers. So two were dead. Ben was dead. Melee was dead. Two top, so you can look
Mm-hmm.
for this play. But if you don't
Yeah.
know where they are, it's bad to look for it.
Okay.
And I don't think you needed the ult here. It's just I think you wanted to make sure he dies quick.
Yeah. So I can push
Yeah.
the fucking wave and
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
top lane.
You could have done better kiting here.
I got like hit like I think 2 times
Okay.
more than I needed.
Versus a Yasuo, the thing is you should W yourself because he wants to get on top
Mm-hmm.
of you, right? So instead of
Mm-hmm.
Wing him, you W yourself or you W the ground between you and him.
Okay.
And then you keep the kite.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, let me see what happened here. I think after you getting the picks were here. Yeah, I recommended doing Baron, but your jungler was far away.
Yeah, yeah. He was bot
Yeah,
lane.
look, yeah, he's really far away. Look. You could have pinged him to come maybe after killing them. Yeah, look. Yeah, because the play here was for sure Baron. Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
now you can ping him to go to Baron. Because 3 are dead, you just go Baron, since Ben is bot. So 4 of them are AFK. So you can just take Baron and, do stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad to go for the turret, but Baron is just better because it gives like 1.5k gold plus a 3 minutes
Mm-hmm.
buff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what happened here?
I don't think anything happened. I was thinking where to go.
Yeah, I mean, you just recall, no?
I mean, what do I buy though? I buy pickaxe max, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, yeah, but pickaxe is better than dying because you don't see Yasuo, you don't see Briar. Now Briar showed up.
Yeah.
See, here's the issue. Like, we're walking into the jungle and we don't see Yasuo.
Okay.
It's hard for you as an ADC to survive there. You should like consider like all the options that could like assassinate you. If Yasuo gets
Yeah,
on
okay,
top of
but
you, you can escape.
don't I got vision top lane down? I mean, there was two on top lane, so there is no reason for Yasuo to go
No, but he would
top
be
lane.
like
He could.
here, here.
Well, the only reason where he could go is mid or bot lane, and I think that's not going bot and basically just waiting here for them to, I know, waste their time is good for Akali. He just pushes, gets tower.
Yeah, but the idea is you're too far ahead that if you
Yeah,
die,
yeah, yeah.
you give them a comeback. And also, Yasuo should have been somewhere here. Yeah, look, he's here.
Mm-hmm.
Because Vayne was protecting bot lane and she's up in 7 seconds, so they're leaving bot for
Yep.
Vayne. That's their thought process. Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yasuo should have been bot and Vayne should join her team, but yeah, this is not how solo queue goes. So if
Okay.
Yasuo is here in this bush, yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
immediately, and he jumps on you,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be really hard for you to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how it works. When once Yasuo gets on top of you, it's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Now you can just push mid lane and look for the Baron. I mean, no. Okay,
Yeah.
so
I don't know why we didn't go bottom here.
my friend is saying that you had to recall since you had he has okay. Even if you have nothing to buy, just back for safety and tempo. Yeah,
I mean, tempo. Where would I even go after the play if you can like
You
go
can go
back?
mid. Like, you pushed there. Look here. You pushed. You can
Yeah,
recall and you can hover mid lane.
and mid is pushed.
No, but once you're back, they're gonna push it. So they're already pushing it.
Are they?
Yeah,
I
they are.
mean,
They are.
yeah. Okay.
So you can go with
I
just
didn't.
bot
I,
lane.
I didn't know that they would. It's the same reasoning on, but Yasuo should be bot lane here.
No, no, no.
I didn't know
Look, look.
that they.
You should think about it in a different
Yeah.
way. So the idea
Mhm.
is you have a free reset here, like you have 1.4k gold,
Mhm.
and you can just
Mhm.
get a free pickaxe. Why not just get it? Because there's nothing on the
Yep.
map. And another thing to mention also, imagine you take a fight with this, like the game state you have, and you have this much gold,
Mhm.
and the fight turns out to be like they all live 1 HP, for example. It's gonna be your fault because you did not get the pickaxe.
Okay.
You were allowed to because the game allowed you to go to get the pickaxe, but you didn't. And now you have to pay the price and lose the game
Okay.
if it could happen. So whenever you have a free reset like this, I mean, yeah, sure, maybe your like thought process would be, wait, Akali is pushing, I want to pressure as well. Yeah, but you were not pressuring. Like if you were pressuring for Akali, sure, but yeah, you were just doing stuff.
Stalling.
Yeah, I mean. And checking this bush is like so dangerous, by the way. Like if like they had a pink or anything, and you just immediately die. Okay. And now you should like move immediately to Baron. To Baron. Why are we moving forward either?
I don't know.
Yeah, because we have like tons of people there. You
Yeah.
should have called Baron after pushing that wave. Immediately Baron and then recall, so you can get your item because
Mhm.
you're gonna have 300 gold and like it's like 2k gold after getting Beard Sword. Why did you push mid now?
I mean, I push mid, and we also push top, so we can then get Baron and reset. We get much more gold. That was the thought process.
Okay. What is he saying? Explain, Crow father. Open mic and
Uh,
explain, good sir.
Wait, so
Yeah.
I was just asking, like, if you go a little bit back, like, let's say
Mm-hmm.
15 seconds. So, yeah, this, okay, pause.
Okay.
So I just want to ask, why are you pushing mid lane right now?
So I can get gold for Infinity Edge. I'm 500 away.
Is there any other reason than this?
Okay, well, mid prio, definitely. So we can look for top just to get the tier 2, then probably Baron.
Okay, yes, but like if you look at the minimap right now, so you see Akali's bot lane, they're gonna rotate to her, she's gonna die, and also they're pressuring top lane. I'm saying the correct play here is to push mid lane. I just wanted to ask, like, if you know why, because if you pressure mid lane now, like they have nothing to kill you with. They're all going bot lane. The top lane tower is gonna fall. You just push this wave, maybe the next one and back.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
it's
and
the
I,
correct
I
play.
told you that
I'm just
it's,
asking why.
and I told you why.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, you said for Infinity Edge. I wanted to hear like, and nobody
I mean,
is here
okay,
to kill you, cause
I mean,
okay.
the
I mean,
only
the
reason why.
easy answer is for Infinity Edge. Like, of course, everyone will tell you, okay, you get mid prior. If you get mid prior, you can get top tower because top tower is low because you hit it.
No, the
Like, you
idea
can then
is you're
get.
only allowed to push this. It's because they're sending so many people there to Akali, so you're applying pressure
Mm-hmm,
on the opposite side. This is like literally
mm-hmm,
split pushing.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're
yeah, basically.
splitting the pressure on the map basically. And here we commit because they did not answer yet. And for me, I think always like taking the inhibs on the side is better. But since you're allowed to take this one, sure, I would take the top one for over the mid, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And you should expect to be flanked here, by the way. Yeah,
I mean, I did. I was like waiting for a prayer to come because that's the only one that.
yeah, but that was you always get too close, by the way. Yeah, okay. Let's choose anything. So I think you had like two windows to take Baron, but we didn't, which is unfortunate. Now we finally take Baron. Look, you have so much gold. Like this should never happen. Like stacking gold is not a good habit, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Just generally speaking. Okay. And here I would recommend going the agility cloak, and I told you why. It's because you have IE
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
better
yeah.
to have more
Because I
crit.
have a
Yeah, good. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, and yeah, here, like you're
not
taking
kiting
this
to blue
camp, you
buff.
should kite backward, not forward,
Yeah.
because you don't want to get caught by anyone of their team. Because anything happens, you just die. And look, they're lucky
I don't know why
enough.
didn't she go on me.
No, because the
Because I have
invis.
invis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
invis. It reset the aggro. Okay, let's see this fight. So yeah, when it comes to team fights, you should like consider what could like be a threat for you. Here, I told you to be aware of Yasuo's wind wall. So let's see.
Yep.
So the moment you
Yeah,
opened, Yasuo has like jumped on you. So you should like make
yeah.
more space, and you should not be here either. Like you should
He's
consider
also
the
one shot though.
yeah, but
Look at
still,
this.
like if he was a better player, you die.
Yeah. Okay.
So consider this. Like play on max range if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If he could get the Q off, I don't know, maybe something else would happen. But yeah, the idea is this. Like you should
Okay.
maximize like the efficiency of your kiting. Okay, and now we end the game. GG. Gonna stop this recording.